It's a well-known fact that 50 Cent gets away with anything that he does, and trolling his enemies, making them look silly, is included. Just how or why he even does it in the first place has always been an interesting question to ask. If you find yourself on 50's bad side, you best bet that trouble's heading your way in one form or another. This guy never lets anything slide, and both his real life and his internet image was built off his courageous character that always separated him from the crowd. One of the very first people who felt 50 Cent trying to crawl underneath his skin was his long-standing rap rival, Ja Rule. This enduring feud between 50 and Ja Rule is legendary, spanning more than 2 decades now, and characterized by violence, insults, and online taunting. It all began with a robbery incident involving Ja Rule, where a member of 50 Cent's entourage stole Ja Rule's chain. This initial act of animosity led to confrontations at clubs and a series of diss tracks exchanged between these two rappers. There was a brief moment on a plane where it seemed that peace might be possible, but the feud flared up again in 2018 when 50 played a prank by purchasing tickets and leaving empty seats at Ja Rule's show. 50 Cent claimed that he purchased the first 200 seats at a Ja Rule concert with the intention of leaving them empty.
It was like on the what's the name? I just happened to see them on the
on StubHub or something?
Yeah, like it was like this for you to buy it, and I was like, that was so cheap, I might as well just buy it.
Of course, that was far from being the only troll moment that 50 had with Ja. 50 never misses an opportunity to engage in petty behavior. This one time, Ja Rule had a little surprise during the show. His team was frantically attempting to stop a DJ from playing in the club, but it was too late. We all heard it. According to reports from fans, an individual in the audience decided to play the classic hit as Ja Rule was preparing to take the stage at Power 106.9's Jungle concert held in Omaha, Nebraska. Ja did not like that one. 50 Cent wasn't even involved in this troll, but his followers sure as hell were. He tweeted about it and said, "LOL, now this is some funny shit. I wish I had something to do with it." And remember that silly gyro commercial that Ja Rule did in 2020? 50 did not just sit idly while something as hilarious as this commercial was out there on the internet. He let off a few shots that anybody would have made. Ja did it to himself on this one, honestly. He trolled Ja Rule by saying, "That's what happens when you f with me. I'll have you and your whole label selling euros. Go ahead, try me." 50 is a menace. However, despite the violent history, their feud has been a source of entertainment for many avid followers. In recent years, it seems that this duo has become less serious about their once fiery beef. DJ Khaled was yet another person who got caught in the mind games that 50 likes to play. But in all honesty, it was Khaled who played 50 dirty, and that's why he got caught in the fight.
And live. So it's not going in the back. No, we the best.
That was interesting.
In a 2007 episode of BET's Rap City, Q45, the host and rapper, played a recording of DJ Khaled discussing his favorite hip-hop albums. Khaled mentioned several influential albums, including Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, Dre's The Chronic, Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, Nas's Illmatic, and Biggie's Ready to Die. Surprisingly, he excluded 50 Cent's breakthrough debut album Get Rich or Die Trying, but referred to it as a classic while expressing his focus on promoting love and unity. Even though 50 played it cool on the show, he never forgot about this little diss coming from Khaled.
I just want to tell you what a psychic told me. Your car tires got stabbed out. Now you know, I know where you be. I just want to tell you what a psychic told me. I know where your mama house at. Now look, you can see. But I just want to tell you what a psychic told me. I know where your mama work at. Now look at her, sleep.
Later on, he made a video that depicts him sitting in a studio engaged in writing a poem. The scene then transitions to a house that he alleges belongs to DJ Khaled's mother. Later on, 50 Cent claims to know Khaled's exact address and suddenly implies his involvement in the recent slashing of the DJ's car tires. Subsequently, the footage shows 50's homeboys arriving at Khaled's mother's supposed workplace. The woman who is claimed to be DJ Khaled's mother is seen sleeping at her desk while the camera zooms in on photos featuring Khaled and Fat Joe. Towards the end of the video, 50 Cent boldly states that he possesses, quote, less compassion than the average human. He crumples the poem he had been writing, and the screen displays thisisfitty.com logo accompanied by the sounds of gunshots. And when 50 confronted Khaled face to face, all that Khaled did was look down. He did not have the guts to look him in the eye like a man.
It's one of the ones I let him go. Like one night we was on a tour with the Locks. And then I just came in the dressing room because I already talked to Jada and them. We already worked on music and stuff like that, and he was back there talking, and he got a good look at my shoes.
What do you mean?
Oh, he had his head down.
Got a good look at my shoes when I was talking.
This comment tells you all you need to know about Khaled and Fitty. This is one of the most disrespectful things in entertainment ever. And people thought Pusha T was being disrespectful, LOL.
Yesterday, I listened to Fat Joe's record, She Hurt, and I told you people not to listen to his music.
This feud between Fat Joe and 50 Cent was a complex one, stemming from a wider conflict between 50 Cent and Ja Rule in the late 1990s. Initially, 50 Cent and Ja Rule had a violent rivalry that continues to some extent today, although it's taken more of a lighthearted tone. During the mid-2000s, Fat Joe found himself caught in the middle of their feud.
Because the nigga never shot a fair one with nobody in his life. Never.
In 2004, Fat Joe collaborated with Ja Rule on the track New York, which included lyrics dissing 50 Cent directly. Rather than directly retaliating against Ja Rule, 50 Cent chose to target Fat Joe in his response track Piggy Bank, making fun of his appearance. This led Fat Joe to declare an all-out war against 50 Cent, and he continuously took aim at it. In his track My Fofo, Fat Joe even alleged that 50 Cent was using steroids. That's why we saw stuff like this. Their feud seemed unending, with Fat Joe explaining his choice to side with Ja Rule, stating that he felt a loyalty to him and that sometimes you have to choose a side, even if it doesn't end up being the winning side. However, in 2012, at the BET Awards, they both decided to put an end to their feud in honor of their late friend, music exec Chris Lightley. But Fitty wasn't only roasting and clowning people from the rap game, he goes after anyone who crosses his path, celebrities and businessmen included. Such was the case with Mitchell Green, who thought he could cheat Fitty out of his pocket and get away with it. Boy, was he wrong. During his time at the Sire Spirits, Green secretly stole funds by arranging a side agreement that entitled him to receive a commission for each bottle sold. He disguised these little illicit payments as agency fees, totaling approximately $2.2 million. Green only admitted to this embezzlement when he was blackmailed by someone threatening to expose his scheme if he didn't pay up. As a result, Sire Spirits terminated Green's employment and initiated a lawsuit against him. The court issued a ruling ordering Green to pay a $6.2 million arbitration award for his involvement in accepting kickbacks from wholesalers. In December of 2022, Green attempted to appeal the decision, but it was unsuccessful, as the judge denied the appeal and rejected a motion to delay the execution of the judgment. Recently obtained documents indicate that following these series of legal setbacks, Green filed for bankruptcy. This development raises the possibility that 50 Cent's ability to collect the owed money may be temporarily halted. But the filings also read that if Green refuses to pay, 50 can seize his personal property and other assets until it's paid off. And what did 50 do? 50 Cent taunted Green on social media, outlining his plans for Green's seized home. He told Green that he needs him out of my house by Monday. And on Instagram, he wrote, "I think I'm gonna put epoxy floors in this place. I'm gonna keep it and his family pictures around, as a theme for the place. LOL." Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather may have different opinions on many things, but one thing that they share is their disdain for rapper 50 Cent. While Mayweather and 50 Cent have had a well-known public feud that lasted for a short period of time, their beef between the rapper and the former MMA champion is less widely recognized. Back in 2018, Conor McGregor targeted 50 Cent while the rapper was in New York for a press conference ahead of his highly anticipated fight against Floyd Mayweather. McGregor, known for his trolling nature, decided to take aim at the self-proclaimed king in New York, perhaps considering himself as the rightful king.
What's up, New York City? 50 Cent out. You and 50 are two fake money.
In response, 50 Cent retorted, "What the f is wrong with this white boy? You're fighting Floyd, not me, fool, LOL." Ideally, this should have been the end of the conflict, but we don't live in an ideal world, and the feud just continued. However, 50 Cent was aware of McGregor's slim chances against Mayweather, and his prediction proved accurate when Mayweather defeated McGregor via TKO in the 10th round. Following the fight, 50 Cent took to Instagram to share a photo of McGregor accompanied by a message stating, "This for calling me knock the snot out your ass." While 50 Cent allowed his friend, presumably Mayweather, to handle the fight in the ring, it's worth noting that their friendship wasn't always present, and Floyd Mayweather himself has been a target of 50 Cent's relentless trolling over the years. The origins of their feud may vary according to each man's perspective, but it appears that it primarily stems from 50 Cent's foray into the boxing industry, while Floyd Mayweather was serving time in jail. In recent times, Floyd claims that the beef started when he refused to give 50 Cent a 50% share of his company, leading to underlying tensions.
It's a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd.
By the conclusion of 2012, both of them had begun publicly insulting each other on social media platforms, an ongoing trend that has persisted since then. Nevertheless, 50 Cent has expressed that he still considers Floyd a friend despite the ongoing drama between them.